We right on time, man.
Hey y'all.
We got
Happy Sunday.
a breaking news for the Band-Aid gang going in, man. This stuff just hit the streets, man. What's going on in Minnesota, man? It's sad, y'all. We come to bring it to you. We definitely like to give our people updates on what's going on, man. We're going to get to start this video, man, giving our prayers out to Alex Pretti's family. It's sad to lose someone, especially when it comes to the scandals that's going on the internet, gang. All these scandals. But see, y'all come over here because we bring y'all that right information. Instead of going over to them cheap YouTubers that ain't giving you no real good information. Come on over here to Band-Aid gang. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Let's go.
CNN's Tom Foreman is here to walk us through what we're hearing from federal officials, but also what the videos show, including the new videos, because what they are saying and what the videos
Denise
are showing are not always the same thing, Tom.
Yeah, very much. I want to start with the very first statement made by the Trump administration in the aftermath of the shooting.
Hey, September Virgo.
The Department of Homeland Security.
Thank you guys for coming in.
A firearm on what appears to be the seat of a car, and the tweet reads an individual approach.
So they showed a firearm from a tweet from a vehicle that was in the car. I'm doing good. Glad you asked. Hope you're doing well. So they showed us a picture of the firearm. And we heard what Donald Trump said yesterday. We got 7 in the building. Please double tap the screen. So we heard what Donald Trump said, gang. We heard what he said. He was wondering why the ICE agents wasn't being protected. But this is not the case now. So we know Trump is not getting good information. Trump is for himself. We're looking at a worldwide problem going on in America today, and we must do something about it. We must continue to carry this footage. We must continue to air out and knock these people draws off so they can know we're aware of what they doing. See, we on their ass step by step. Step by step. Step by step. We on their ass step by step. Step by step. We can't let it go. Band-Aid gang, hit that like button, gang. We ain't gonna let this shit go. Shit me. So now they put the gun on the seat and Trump was woofing, selling us like wolf tickets, right? So we gonna watch this live. Let's go, gang.
U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun seen here. You see the picture behind it there. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law
14 in the building. Let's run these lights up, gang.
Angle of the video that's just been cleared by CNN.
Let's go.
And it shows the lead up to this deadly altercation. This is what I want you to take a look at. Of course, this is a disturbing video. Let's take some time.
Now, see, we still beat them Band-Aid gang because the video that we put out yesterday, the step by step, we can't let it go. Band-Aid gang. Now, Denise, I know it. Denise, we finna call bullshit. I said, damn. Double tap my screen, hit that like button. Double tapping that screen is showing love so y'all don't go down there to them YouTube channels. That's now what they did do, which makes it even better for us, Band-Aid gang. Which makes it even better for us to go over our video. So let's continue before we call bullshit like Denise said down there. Let's get in here.
And then watch this together. Some things to note. As it begins, you see Pretti out there in the middle of the street. He shows up right in this area here. You start
Shouts out to my cousin Anthony Edmond. Y'all right here.
Using his camera, there he is, right there. And he's pointing to traffic, sort of waving traffic through. At some moment here, you see that law enforcement approaches
now watch, we're going to pay close
him,
attention. We got 19 in the building. Double tap the screen. Breaking news. Let's go.
He is not trying to move toward them. He's backing away. Then you're going to see one of these officers approach a woman near him. And
now remind you, Band-Aid gang, we know why all this occurred. What up, Ant? What up? I see you, boy. What's up, family? That's my cousin in the chat. What's going on, gang? Now look, y'all, my cousin is my loved one, called me, told me proud of me. I'm pushing the line, so I thank you very much, and thank you for being a wonderful cousin. Now look, we got 31 people in the building. Y'all gonna have to type my screen. Hit my likes and pump me up, gang, because this shit is breaking news. Because I'm gonna show y'all today, gang, I'm gonna show y'all the real slow footage. Because see, what they did was, I'm gonna tell you what they did. They messed up. Yeah, they messed up real bad. Because what we did was we got the real footage in slow motion. But remember, this woman right here, this innocent woman right here was pushed for nothing. So she was assaulted. She was assaulted by an agent. Hey, September Virgo, I see you, girl. This lady was assaulted by an agent. This is how it all starts off. So Donald Trump didn't mention that. Yeah, Donald Trump. He said, nah, I ain't gonna mention none of that because Donald Trump, you ain't watching nothing but your pocket. Yeah, but see, we watching the people in the street. Band-Aid gang, we watching the people in the street. Did I mention that? Oh, I must have left that part out. But we'll talk about that a little bit later after this live. Did I mention that? Oh, yeah, we'll talk about it. Donald Trump, you was worried about the agent, but you wasn't worried about this young lady. See, y'all ain't worried about the women. Y'all got so much goddamn money. Y'all do these women all type of ways, but we don't do them all type of ways over here on this channel. We praise them, because them the ones that gave life. The women. This woman was assaulted. Let's talk about that, Donald Trump. Let's go.
Really forcefully shove her to the ground right
Boom.
there. And Pretti.
Why would that man push that woman like that, gang? Why would that man push that woman like that? She didn't call out your mama. She didn't do none of that. What a simp. What's going on, dang boy? We were. Double tap that screen, y'all. Yo, we got 6 likes and 36 in the building. Y'all gonna have to come on, man. We need to get these out. Y'all gotta make the channel official. Come on, let's go. What up, Damon? What up? I see you, boy. Y'all get in here. Now remind you, what the man say? What the man say, dang boy? What the lady say to the man? Your mama or some crazy shit? Cause why did that man push that woman like that, gang? That's where it all started off. And the only thing that Alex Pretti did was step in like a man should do when he sees that type of behavior coming from another man to a weaker species, gang. Double tap that screen. We ain't got to live like this. So it all started from an assault. But watch what we got, gang.
Starts rushing over.
He was sprayed with mace. So he was already hurt. He was already hurt, just like the man say. He was sprayed with pepper spray. Why is she interfering? It wouldn't matter, gang. Come on, Mario. We go look at my video yesterday. Mario, she was not interfering. She was just talking. She's free to do what she wants to. 42 in the building, double tap the screen. She was able to do what she wanted to. It's a free country. But why was she pushed? Ask yourself that question. Mario, you can't say why was she interfering when she was pushed. Ask yourself what happened first. For every action, Mario, there's an equal and opposite reaction, gang. Steps in to help an illegal immigrant. See, look, we don't even know where the illegal immigrant is. You see how we get these people coming here with these narratives trying to protect. See, y'all robots, y'all try to come up in here with all this weird ass scenario shit that doesn't make any sense. But we got it right here. Look, gang.
He gets grabbed.
He gets grabbed.
And he's taken over to the ground here.
Why is he taken over to the ground? Why is you doing him all type of ways at this point? Move him out the way. Why are you guys tussling with the man? Is it because he's a man and he's protecting a woman? What's up with these ICE agents, man? Double tap the screen, hit the like button, hype me up. We right here, we got the shit right here on the channel. See what you did was you disrespected us the first time. And then we brought you the slow motion video. So what we're seeing today is gonna make it even worse. It's going to make it even worse. Now these people coming in, ICE my people. First and Second Amendment means nothing anymore, I guess. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Now look at this, gang. Watch this.
Now, this is about 15 seconds from when officers turned to him. He's now on the ground.
We got him, Band-Aid gang. We got him.
The officers are all around. He does not appear to have a weapon in his hand.
Now look,
he doesn't brandish anything. He doesn't seem to...
Here's the angel of death. Right there. That's the man that underlived him. Right there. Right there. But you're going to see a man take off running. You're going to see this man where you see his leg. Right there. That man's leg right there. You're going to see that man take off running. And guess what, gang? That man is the man that got the gun. That man is the man that already took off with Alex Pretti's weapon. Oh, did we mention that? All the people that's coming in talking about you cool with ICE when they just took off with the weapon. And then you just heard multiple shots. Please explain why they took off with his weapon, so which means that he does not have a firearm on his body and that you guys took off running with it. I said, damn. See, now there is no way. There is no way, September Virgo, y'all double tap my screen. Even the haters. See, y'all go over there to them weak old bloggers that don't tell you the truth. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's biased. This ain't the biased channel. I came right over here to just show these people what's going on. I said, damn. Now, what you need to do is double tap that screen on the right-hand side and stop being a hater. Thank you. Stop being a hater and get these old people out the office. And you got a president with allegedly that has dementia making decisions on shit that he has no business making decisions on. Now double tap my screen. No, I do not hate cops, gang. I love cops because they protect the service. I'll call the cops on you. Fuck you talking about. I'll call the cops. I will call the cops on you, gang. Tell them come get your ass. I tell the cops on you. Fuck you talking about. Don't come over here with that crazy shit. This ain't the Switch the Narrative channel. This is the channel that I'm showing you people. I'm showing you people the leg right here. Now watch him take off and run, Band-Aid gang. Let's go.
Do anything.
Look at him take off right here.
All of a sudden you see
Whoa, you see him run?
He turns away, and that's when the shooting
You seen him run? That's when the shooting began.
In our analysis.
He ran. That's when the shooting began. But do you know that man that ran is the one that had the weapon? And then after that, you just heard gunshots. Bow, 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 bow. If there's not a weapon on this man's body, can you tell me why they unalived him, Band-Aid gang? Can anybody tell? There ain't no way in hell that this man should walk. So are you telling me, all you Trump supporters, when he loses this case, when we get justice for Alex, what y'all gonna say then? What y'all gonna say then when they are getting properly judged in front of a judge for murder? That was murder. Cold-blooded murder. Yes, I do. I know what my eyes show me, and these motherfucking eyes ain't deceived me yet. Because sometimes I don't believe what my eyes see. I said, damn. Now double tap my screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh, don't run now. Don't run. Don't run. Bring your 56 heading ass back on up in my live chat. Yeah, I said, damn. Now look, gang. Look, gang. They urted this man in the street.
Point out, this is about 15 seconds from when officers turned to him. He's now on the ground.
Wolf, tell me what you saw, Wolf. Wolf, tell me what you saw, Wolf. You acting like you was down there with a snow coat on and a beanie hat, like you was down there. I was sitting right there next to him when it all happened. You didn't see nothing. You ain't see nothing but what we seeing right here on YouTube. And I'm the best on YouTube because I'm stepping on them. I'm stepping on YouTube tonight. I was stepping on YouTube last night. Was you there when I was stepping on YouTube? When I was doing YouTube all type of ways? Bringing y'all these videos? You was not there. Show me proof. You wasn't there. Well, if they there, they need to lock you up because you didn't go over there and go help that woman. I'm stepping on YouTube. Band-Aid gang. Let's go.
On top of him, the officers are all around. He does not appear to have a weapon.
Come over here, interrupting my channel.
Anything.
And you ain't hit the like button.
All of a sudden, you see one agent in the middle there. Look.
You tell me why that man pulled that gun out on that man and shot that man when that man just ran off. Let's go, gang. Let's see what these people on YouTube lying about so we can expose them too and keep stepping on them.
He turns away, and that's when the shooting begins. One shot followed by, in our analysis, 9 other shots there.
Double tap my screen, man.
Chief Greg Bovino.
Y'all bringing my ratings down. Double tap my screen and raise my ratings so YouTube can know Band-Aid gang. We step on shit.
Ali, this situation again is evolving. This situation is under investigation. Those facts will come to light.
This is important because...
Now remember that.
An important detail, because concealed carry is legal. We know from local officials Pretti had a permit to carry a weapon, and law enforcement analysts here on CNN have raised questions as to why the picture of this gun that DHS shared online...
Double tap my screen. I'm going to let you say what you want to say. Mods, don't do nothing to him yet.
And we now have an answer.
Because we'll get you up out of here. You disrespect my channel.
Carefully, you see...
Now look, right there, bam.
Right there.
Right there, gang. Now, whoever said that, let me see where he at. Where he at? Get your ass over here. Look, get your ass over here. He said, look, how were the ICE agents? Listen, September, Virgo, don't knock his drawers off yet. We ain't finna knock drawers off just yet. Y'all get the people starting to come up in here. Stop playing with us. I'm gonna show you why my gang is the best on YouTube. We on YouTube 2026, and this our world. And this our world. How was an ICE agent supposed to know that he didn't have a second firearm? What you mean a second firearm? Stop making up shit. They ain't show no 2 firearms. See, this is what I'm saying. You got these people out here that is paid to come and watch and do what they do. Come on, gang. Stop playing with us. Your key word that you just said, gang. How was ICE supposed to know that he had a second firearm? Stop playing with us, man. Second firearm. All of you people are defending that guy that was unalived or stupid and have never been in a situation like this. I said, damn.
Crazy.
A situation?
No comment.
This man is getting jumped by 6 or 7 officers, gang. What type of situation? What caused the situation? Double tap my screen, man. Double tap my screen since you want to come up in here. At least you could do that since you want to come in here with them lies. Hell you talking about? My mind said no, right is right and wrong is wrong. That part. Thank you for the likes. I'm thanking y'all for coming in and respecting my channel, man. Because these people on here know, the people that just walking in is starting to seep in. That boy right there, that country sounding ass boy right there, he make a little bit of sense. I think I'm going to subscribe to his channel. Because we do the internet all type of ways. Stop going over there listening to them famous YouTubers and come over here and get the truth. Come over here and get the truth, gang. You in the right place. The Most High didn't point you to the wrong place. The Most High brought you to my channel, man, for a reason. He brought you to my channel to subscribe to it, gang. There's no such things as what you call strange happenings. Your ass scrolled and you stopped for a reason. So now, stay right here and let me do them all type of ways. We run YouTube, man. We just started this shit. We run YouTube. YouTube's like us. YouTube do business with us. YouTube is doing business with us. Now look, gang. There you go. Now what all you non-believers have to say? Hey, Miss Liz.
Hey, Miss Liz.
I see you. Miss Liz, they can't do nothing with that. There you go right there, gang. Look at the weapon. He done ran off with the weapon. So all you people that was sent over here on that boof bop, nah, don't leave. Come back, gang. Come back. We got some stuff to discuss. Double tap my screen, gang. I promise you to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Band-Aid. I said, damn. The man that ran off, gang. He done ran off on the plug, gang. He done ran off with the plug. He done ran off with the plug. He done ran off, gang, right there. And then that's when the shots went off. Not 1 shot, not 2 shot, not 3 shot, not 4 shot. But the shots went off. Ain't no way around this. What happened, First Doctor Dead? I said dead. That man ain't First Doctor Dead. First Doctor Dead, double tap my screen, gang. I ain't never heard no name like that on YouTube. First Doctor Dead. I said damn. First Doctor Dead, so hit that like button, man. What happened, First Doctor Dead? A lady was in the street, and an ICE agent ran across the street and pushed that woman in the snow. He ain't throw no snowball at her. He didn't just walk up and say, ma'am, I need you to clear the street. He pushed that lady on the ground, and a man named Alex Pretti came in like, hey, what are you doing, man? Just leave the lady alone. And next thing you know, bam, they threw him on the ground. Threw him on the ground, and all these officers tackled him. Allegedly, well, he had a weapon, and he had the legal right to carry his weapon. First Dr. Dead. First Dr. Dead, man, they unalived the man. Dr. Dead, what was you at? First Dr. Dead, what was you at, gang? There the man go right there, gang. Running off with this man's weapon, and they started shooting this man. First Dr. Dead, man, they started shooting that man. Filled that man up with so much lead, it turned him into a pencil. They filled that man up with so much lead, they turned that man into a pencil, gang. They called us out there to come get him, but we ain't have enough Band-Aids, man. They filled that man up with so much lead, they turned him into a pencil, Angel.
I know, that's sad.
And ran off with his weapon and did unalive him. That's murder. This is what I'm talking about. Some of these people, I truly believe, gang. What up, Nurse 59?
Hello, nurse.
Big Wheel, man, they shot that person. I see you, Big Wheel. Big Wheel, they shot him with so much lead, they could have turned him into a pencil. Y'all get y'all Band-Aids and become a member of the channel, because I do expose over here, and I do have members only where I show real shit. Don't miss out. Damn, don't miss out, man. You'll be missing out on the best thing you will ever see on YouTube. I told you, YouTube love us. When we come on live, YouTube open up the door. Thank you, YouTube. Ran off with this man's weapon. Now, I'm telling you, gang, we talked about this last night. Let me calm down. Angel, fan my face. Fan my face. Fan my face. Yeah, I need fan on my face. Fan my face. These people coming over here trying to sabotage my channel. Trying to come and set a trap on my channel.
Yeah.
Sabotage and shit. Now look, gang. My gang talked about this last night. They tried not open the, they didn't want to open the door. They didn't want to let the algorithms let us in on our last live, but it was a lot of information, right? So now they gonna open the door. Now, Manna said, y'all gotta know how to act when carrying a firearm. F-A-F-O. I said, damn. Now you gotta act a certain way to carry your firearm. Let's continue.
Who appears to be removing a gun. This is very critical to remember.
Critical.
That piece of video you're seeing right there.
That right there.
Is happening.
That right there is happening in real time. You heard what these people done said. So all these people in the courtroom, when they take that man in the courtroom looking like Hannibal Lecter, they need to wrap him in a Hannibal Lecter suit. I said, damn. Put something over his mouth to make his ass shut up. Every time he start to do something, say, shut up. Well, I would just shut up. Well, she would just shut up. You know you shot that lady. Let the men shoot that lady and ran off with that firearm. Stop playing with us. Let's go, gang.
About a second or maybe slightly less than a second before the shooting begins. Now, it is just video. We have to look at it. There will be a lot of questions here, but that's the reason people say you have to have a truly impartial and fair investigation here, because if he removed the gun before all this shooting broke out.
Here's the point. If you remove the gun before all the shooting take off, what y'all shooting for? What y'all keep shooting him for? Thank you, Nurse 59. What did they keep shooting him for if they already got the weapon right there and that guy ran off with the weapon? Let's continue.
And why is this man now dead? It's really quite a remarkable series of events all coming together here, but almost all of them, Aaron, contradict the story that came out of the Trump administration early on today.
There you go.
And let's go now to our senior law enforcement analyst, Andrew McCabe, also the former deputy director of the FBI. So, Director McCabe, what do you see in all of this so far from the information that we have from the video?
Double tap the screen, gang. Let's go.
Responses we've gotten from DHS and from Mr. Bovino.
File your taxes 100%
Double tap my screen if y'all hear me, gang. I done had y'all on mute the whole goddamn time thinking my sound and went out. But double tap my screen, gang. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, Band-Aid, gang. Thank y'all. What's the question? All right, thank you, Nurse 59. Now, what's the question? YouTube already told me they got my plat ready already with my name on it. Double tap my screen, gang. This seems very fragile case. How would ICE know if the man may have potentially had a secondary concealed weapon? That's what I'm saying, gang. That shit made up, gang. And then the man decided to reach in his pocket, waistband, or ankle. I said, damn, these are just thoughts going through my head now. Exactly. Now here's the thing. Thank you, guys. Double tap that screen. Here's the thing, gang. He did not have a second weapon, gang. They showed us what? One weapon. They can't go back on it now. This is why YouTube sent us the plat. This is why YouTube making our plat right now, gang. Granted, first Dr. Dan said, granted, I have not watched the video nor what is going on. So y'all run my likes up, gang. Get me hyped up. Double tap my screen. So I'm gonna show y'all why YouTube go in business with me. Let's go.
Your weapon, you have to be able to, after the fact, articulate.
What y'all see that man do right there? What y'all, first Dr. Dead, what you see the man do right here, gang? You gonna see him come out of this corner directing traffic, not doing anything wrong, not waking up in the morning and saying, man, I think I'm gonna just go outside today and go film myself, get into it with some ICE agents. I said, damn. I said, damn. Now look what Graham said. Graham must be a dope fiend. He said, ice, baby. Good job. Love ICE. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. I said, damn. So your thing of keeping up good work, gang, is goddamn it watching a man try to aid and assist a woman. What if that was your mama? What if that was Auntie them? Sisters, nieces, and nephews. Matter of fact, go let them people know we on live right now.
See, they taking after when Renee Good got shot. They want to say
right, read.
And all of that.
Look, gang, look what he did. Now we know the man didn't wake up in the morning and say, I think I'm gonna just go outside and go get unalived and go help this woman and plan my whole unaliving. I said, damn. Now look, they in trouble. Look, here we go, right here. Watch.
Go through. You are taught from the very beginning.
Watch.
If you
Here he come.
If you use your
right
weapon, you have to be able to,
there,
after the fact, articulate.
Right there, you seen the man directing traffic, doing nothing wrong. Let's continue.
Exactly why you perceived an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury.
Double tap my screen, gang.
The question now is, when are we
Thank
going
you for the
to
super
hear
chat.
That articulation? What is the reason that these officers or a single
there you go,
officer,
helping
you don't
a
know
woman.
how many people shot,
32 in the building. Double tap
were
my screen.
in imminent threat of death by this person.
That man was unalived right there. That man was pepper sprayed. First of all, we gotta know what they pepper spraying these people with. Ain't no telling what they got in them pepper spray bottles. They got a new plague in the goddamn pepper spray bottle. They probably pepper spraying these people with some kind of new disease. Y'all gotta be careful. Even the people out there protesting, y'all don't know what these people got in the mace bottles. This is a crazy world that we living in today. Grant said, yeah, I don't give a S. The only person I care about is my wife. And my wife wouldn't be there. So I don't even have to worry about that. Now listen, now if your wife was there, Graham Sylvester, if your wife was there and that man pushed your wife, you would be mad. You would be feeling some type of way, gang. You would be feeling some type of way, because that's what it all stemmed from. It all stemmed from, gang, that agent pushing that woman on the ground. Pushing that woman on the ground. Don't let it go to your head, no. Don't let it go to your head, no. He let that go to his head, gang. He let his badge go to his head, gang.
Who was by every video we've seen on the ground with anywhere from 4 to 5 officers on top of him at the same time. Nowhere in these videos do you see a weapon in this man's hand. And so while Commander Bovino's statement was very artfully written, yes,
Man, you know ain't nobody down there messing with them cops. There ain't nobody out there messing with them cops. That cop came over there and clearly pushed that woman. Clearly, I don't know, Reed. He might have been born in Russia. He might sprechen Sie Deutsch. He might be born in Russia. He got a Russian wife. We don't know where he was born. We don't even know. I ain't never seen a man with a receding hair, a toupee. That ain't human. How you gonna have a toupee on and your toupee start receding? You telling me that's a human? We don't even know if Donald Trump human. He got a toupee that's receding. I'm gonna just go buy me a toupee that's receding. Where they do that at? Let's go, gang.
Encountered someone who had a gun, it is not clear that man
we
ever
running you too.
The gun, brandished the gun, pointed the gun at anyone, threatened to harm any of these officers. So what's the excuse for having to use lethal force here? We have no idea.
That's what I'm saying, Reed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Reed.
Of the gun, which they removed.
Because we run YouTube.
They said, look at these extra magazines. That there was some deplorable act that he was prepared to commit, but they've never actually even said that he
look, gang,
brandished.
Ain't no two guns.
No video evidence.
Ain't no two guns. This why YouTube got my trophy for me. This why YouTube monetized us. This why they said, let's go ahead and get stamping. Ain't no two guns right here, gang. How many guns y'all see? Y'all see one gun. Hit my like button, gang. Somebody gonna say he had a second gun. They ain't show you no second gun right here, gang. What's up, Tanya Washington? We right here. I see you, girl. I see you. Make sure you subscribe, because these folks lying to us. These people trying to do us all type of ways. Why they go across here and steal people oil and steal people countries and try to hide the Epstein files. They trying to hide us from the Epstein files. They don't want you to know that they like looking at little kids. They don't want to let you know they like to watch videos of little bitty kids. They don't even care what race they is. They taking them Filipino. They taking them all type of races. They don't want to tell you they going over there to them countries. They don't want y'all to know what's going on with them Epstein files. We only see one gun right here. We don't see two guns. Double tap my screen. Ain't no two guns. Oh, we just gonna let the people think that it was two guns now. Now we know it was just one gun, and we saw the officer. They didn't saw him. Erna, huh? They saw him. What they see? They saw him run off with the gun. I don't know how they got it. It's that boy on YouTube who, that country sounding ass boy, got his crew called Band-Aid Gang. How they find out? How he find out? I don't know. The boy just be on YouTube. That's all I know. He on YouTube talking about they got a platform. Saying that he run YouTube. I ain't tell you no, I run YouTube. One gun. Ain't no gun sitting next to it. It's a gun and a clip. So we didn't debunk that. That's, we didn't debunk that. Let's go, gang.
They did any such thing. He did have a permit to carry it.
And he had a permit to carry it, gang.
The whistles on that one video, right? The whistles people do when they're warning of ICE. He was there trying to protect, it appears, a woman that they pushed over. So, Director McCabe, I'm just curious, though, if there is no investigation, which at this point doesn't appear that there are going to be any indications they are. They're saying case closed and sealed, right? And they don't give access to the state for an investigation, which, again, that would be surprising if they did. They didn't do it.
And we got a picture of the man that did.
Then what happens here?
If you want to have an extraordinary
And we got a picture of the man that
nothing
did.
happened after the killing of Renee Good. You know, in fact, so what we have seen, Aaron, is now we have a
Y'all
very
double tap
common
my
set
screen,
of
man.
circumstances. We know what the game plan is for the White House and DHS.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Immediately after the event, they go to the media and they put out a version of events that paints the victim
as a domestic terrorist.
Renee Good. They then said Renee Good's wife was also a domestic terrorist, which of course neither.
Same thing they did. Everybody a terrorist. Everybody a terrorist when they get caught, gang. Everybody become a terrorist when they get caught. Double tap my screen, gang. Stop playing with us.
Of them are, and now immediately they say the same thing about this man. And so that's absolutely contrary to any effort to stage a legitimate investigation. You would never have high-ranking officials from the agency involved going out to the public prejudging it.
Double tap that screen, hit that like button. We got 13 in here. Run them lights up.
The Deputy Attorney General of the United States
We
of
dropped
America
from
came
50,
out on
60
social
something
media,
down to
what,
13.
the day after the event.
They
and
trying
said
to
there was no
sabotage
investigation, there was no
us.
wrongdoing, there's nothing to investigate here. Essentially offered him a pardon from any accountability for this. And I can tell you that the other officers on the ground in Minneapolis, in Maine, in Chicago, wherever they may be deployed, they hear this loud and clear. And the signal they get
we hear it too.
Do whatever you want. There will be no accountability. You can be as violent as you want. You can provoke as many conflicts as you want, as we've seen happen in this case. And there will be no accountability. And people should be very, very concerned about that. Anytime there's a law enforcement shooting of any type, there should be
anytime.
Fair,
look what's going on down there, gang.
That is not happening.
Look what's going on down there.
The basis of it too, and you talk about the lack of training and professionalism that may have been on display here. When you're surrounded by that many people, right? I mean, when regular people get put into a scrum,
we
you can
run
understand all
YouTube.
of the not knowing what's going on, right? But these aren't regular people. These are supposed to be trained law enforcement who know exactly what they're doing in situations like this, right? But that's not what we saw. So, you know,
not at all.
Yeah. So then, I mean,
look at the people down there.
Look
at the people down there, man. Them people just ain't come out the house. Them people came out there because it was wrong. Them people just ain't come out the house. Them people came out the house because they feel some type of way. Look at all them people.
Investigation to find out exactly what happened, right? But we know. But in this case, we may never actually
America, stand up.
Because it's unclear in that scrum who shot or how many people
man, they
shot.
setting stuff on fire, man. They putting stuff on fire down there, man. They setting stuff on fire, man.
There's no indication that we'll ever get to the bottom of this, because, you know, as I've said, the administration.
It should be a way.
All prior events.
It should be a way. Now, don't you sit up here and tell Band-Aid Gang that lie. We can't get to the bottom of it. We already at the bottom. We already at the bottom, Band-Aid Gang. This is what we work best. We work best. We start from the bottom up. We start from the bottom up. Double tap my screen, man. We start from the bottom up. So what we seeing is they setting it on fire. See, they ain't showing you everything that's going on down there. But we broadcasting live on YouTube. Let's go.
That they are perfectly comfortable going out and deliberately misleading
Look,
the public as to
they
what's
still
happening on the ground
stuff.
in Minneapolis, convicting people for domestic terrorism before they've ever been presented a single piece of evidence. How about the photograph of Nakima Anderson?
Right there. There you go. Right there. There he go. There he go. Right there. We got 14. Double tap my screen. Run it up, gang. Because we run YouTube. YouTube already know when I go live to open the gates up. Open the gates up, YouTube, because we showing these people the real deal, man. You come over here, people come over here to get the real deal, man. We the Mike Tyson of YouTube, man. We won a whole lot and we took a couple losses. That come with the territory, Band-Aid Gang. My gang know that. My gang know that, and they will get you up out of here. My gang would get you up out of here. Matter of fact, if you start coming over here trying to sabotage my channel, they gonna get you up out of here. I promise you. Now look, gang. There you go. He ain't did nothing wrong. He ain't did nothing wrong. He ain't even dressed like he trying to go down and fight. He ain't got no sweatpants on. He ain't got no grease on his face. He come there to do a job, man. Don't forget that Renee Good was just unalived a week or two ago. He down there and he feels some type of way and did not know that this day was his day. I said, damn.
Who the White House admitted they intentionally altered the photograph to make her look worse at the moment of her arrest. Yeah. It's unbelievable. We've never seen this from any other
never seen this. Y'all heard that from any other administration.
Never seen this level of violent conduct by
look right there
against
that's what started it all.
Be completely ignored and swept under the rug by the administration. It should be troubling.
Now you know what the sad thing I'm gonna show y'all about this situation, Band-Aid gang. When the man got sprayed with the mace, I want y'all to pay attention. His reaction was still reaching down trying to save the woman. If he was trying to bring any bodily harm to any of those ICE agents, don't you think he would have started fighting back? He never fought back. He reached down, still trying to aid and assist that young woman that was pushed by ICE agents. I said, damn. They don't want to talk about that, though. They don't want to talk about this scene that you finna see right here. Yeah, I said, damn. Look, they don't want to talk about what you see right here. Look at that lady. Look at that lady right there, gang. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk that he over here looking at her. Y'all don't want to talk about, look at him. He's looking at her. He trying to save that woman, gang. Tanya Washington, look, they don't want to talk about that. They want to try to sabotage my channel. Because they know people that come over here, they get the real facts. 41 in the building. Y'all don't want to talk about this scene right here. Don't make me make this a thumbnail for my next thumbnail. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. I'm going to make this a thumbnail. Or we'll get you up out of here real fast. They don't want to talk about this man right here. Alex Pretti still looking at this woman that this ICE agent pushed and just sprayed her with some mace, though. You done sprayed the woman with some mace like she can beat you up. Like they 30 deep out there and like ICE is outnumbered. See, now they outnumbered with my gang. We got 34 up in the building. Stop sabotaging my channel or we're going to get you up out of here. We'll get you up out of here real fast, in a hurry. We ain't gonna spray you with no mace over here. We gonna spray you with the facts. Double tap my screen and let me know you got love for my channel. Double tap the screen and let me know you got love for my channel. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Or you can get on up out of here and come back on that horse that you came here on. Cause we don't ride like that. Now look, gang. He going over here to help the woman, gang. Let's go back a little bit. I said
I've never seen this from any other administration that I'm familiar with at any other time in our history. We've never seen
stepped out the way.
This level of violent conduct by law enforcement against the citizenry be completely ignored and swept under the rug.
Are y'all paying attention to that? Look, watch this again.
This level
one more time
of violent conduct by.
Now there you go. I want you to watch what he does. He's still aiming for the woman, coming to protect a woman like he should. Like he should. You welcome. Now look, gang. He coming in, look, to save her. After he is sprayed with mace, he still shows no reaction to be attacking these officers. Not at all. And watch, he's still gonna be reaching to try to help this lady. Watch.
Law enforcement against
He sprayed. They sprayed him right there. Look, he sprayed him. Look at him still trying to help her right there. Still trying to help that woman. Still, look, he's still trying to help that woman.
No matter where
He's still trying to hold a woman and help the woman. Double tap my motherfucking screen. That man was still trying to hold and help that woman. He still was trying to help that woman. And you want to come down here and sabotage my channel. Coming in my channel with them fake old narratives claiming that you got love for ICE, help, thank you, ICE, and all of that type of stuff. We ain't living on that type of time. We about to go step by step. Now double tap my screen and let me know you got love for my channel. Real Angel, let's line them up. Put another weapon in the so we can shoot off on their ass again. Now we gonna shoot off on you again because you want to play with my channel.
Okay.
It's in my messages. We about to do them all type of ways right there. Let me see that picture of him. Now this the man right here, gang. This him right here. We'll go down in we all in the man garbage can. We was in that man garbage can and we found a photo of him. I was in the man garbage can and found a photo of him. Look at this, gang. Look at that. Now go tell them ICE people that. I was in that man garbage can and found a picture of him yesterday. There you go, right there. That's the man that did that. That's the man that unalived that man. That's the man that unalived him, gang. Smiling like everything sweet. That is him. That is him. That's his name. Go look him up. Go look him up. Go look him up. Go look him up. Don't come over here with that stuff. We'll get you up out of here. Don't do it yet, Band-Aid gang. You gonna sit here and tell me, and I was in that man garbage can and I found a picture of this man. Ever come on my channel with that nonsense? It's not tolerated. We ain't gonna have that over here. That's the man that unalived him, gang. Don't be mad because you came over here and you got the real facts. Don't be mad because we dropped this shit. Don't be mad because we dropped it and now we run YouTube. That's something you got to take up with them folks. Go ask them if you can get a job down there. Because we run YouTube. This our job. Let me do your job and you do yours. And you do yours. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. They get the running off gang. They get the running off gang.
Running to go get more.
They finna go run and go get reinforcements. Go get your reinforcements. Right here, let's go, gang. We in the business. We in the business of exposing. That's why we run YouTube. Go ask about us. Band-Aid gang, go look in my videos. Go click on some of my videos.
Here again with Darren Porcher. He's a former NYPD lieutenant. DHS and the Trump administration have made a lot of claims.
Double tap my screen. Get in here.
Again for this. They made a lot of claims about what happened in Minneapolis yesterday. But we have a lot of video that shows what happened yesterday in the moments leading up to.
Who gonna hold me accountable? Only person that's gonna hold me accountable is the Most High. The Most High gonna hold me accountable. You just mad because I come in here and I expose the truth.
Federal agents. And I want to start with the very first video that we all saw yesterday around 11 a.m. Eastern. when we started to first hear reports of the shooting.
They mad,
this video that I'm going to
gang.
show you is taken by a bystander who is, and this is important, Darren, he's indoors across the street.
Indoors,
so
told
it's
y'all.
difficult to see and hear exactly what's going on. But again, I've got a lot of video, so we're going to corroborate all of
He
this.
mad that
What
I run
you're about to
YouTube.
see is a struggle between one man, Alex Pretti, and several federal agents. A warning, and I will warn you ahead of all of these.
They mad because we run
These are all
YouTube.
graphic videos. You will hear gunshots at the end of this one.
They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
Look. Watch him run off with the gun. Watch this. Look.
What the They killed him? Did they kill that guy? Are you kidding me, dude?
Look.
Now, this is the first video we had yesterday, and Darren, we were talking to experts yesterday morning, and they all...
So we seen the man that ran off with the gun. Look, I'm gonna show it. Be patient. Be patient, man. Be patient. Don't come over here rushing nobody. I got you.
They killed him? They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
Look. They punching him all in the head and everything. Double tap my screen, let me know you got love for my channel. You know? Y'all get in here. Now look. They hitting him. Now right there. This man right here, gang. Let's track. We tracking right now. That man right there is the one running off with the gun. Hey, y'all, they trying to sabotage my channel. They trying to sabotage my channel, gang. Because, hey, next time they come in here with that bad language, we gonna knock you up off my channel. Making my numbers start to go down. Need people over here trying to interview with my channel. We just had 60-some people up in here. How you gonna say he was rejected? EFC, I ain't gonna get you up out of here because you ain't using no foul language. I'm letting you say what you say. Make sure you subscribe. So if you want to argue, we can argue in this way. You got your opinion, and that's true. And you got people going with your narrative, and that's true. But all I'm trying to do is open your eyes. Here's the man right here. Look like his hat pink. He the one that got the gun. He got the gun and he is running off. Are you guys hearing that? EM. He gonna say state your argument to the FBI when they show up. Why? Because I was over in that man garbage can and I got a picture? Huh? I run YouTube. I run YouTube. All right, let's see it. The man right here, gang, look. Right now, he's the gentleman right here. Pay attention to this gentleman right here. Dome Mofo. This dude right here is the one that's gonna take off with Alex's gun. Watch. Now he running. And then here's shot. Boom, 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 boom.
They killed him?
That's the one that had the gun. That's the one that had the gun, gang. And he long gone. And y'all hear them shots go off. Boy, they got some goddamn explaining to do. Boy, do they got some explaining to do. You ain't gonna get up out of that. They ain't gonna get up out of that, gang. Let's go.
Did they kill that guy? Are you kidding me, dude?
We got the breaking news.
Now,
footage.
this is the
we
first
got
video
it.
we had yesterday, and Darren, we were talking to experts yesterday morning, and they all said it's not a clear enough video to make a determination, and we don't have enough context. We don't know what happened immediately prior to that. So let me show you what else we have. That video didn't show us what was going on before the shooting or what led to it, but since yesterday morning, as is the case with so many of these interactions that involve
run
federal agents these
YouTube.
days, several other videos and angles from the scene have surfaced.
Double tap
and
that
they
screen for
paint
that like
a
button.
much clearer
Shouts out
picture.
to everybody
Now,
just came up in
before I
here.
show you more video, I
Rob,
want
I
to read
see
to
you.
from the Department
Rob,
of Homeland
all big. I
Security's
see you, gang.
account of the fatal shooting. DHS says Pretti, quote, approached agents with a semi-automatic handgun. Just a note, by the way, for me, pretty much all modern pistols are semi-automatic. It just means that when you pull the trigger, you can pull it again without recharging the gun.
Without recharging the
They're illegal
weapon.
to carry if you have a permit for one in Minneapolis, which police say Pretti did have. Here's the quote from DHS. An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
So now they trying to change the narrative. Y'all get in here. We right here. Now look. I bring you the shit. I bring you it. I put this shit together.
The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of his fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Okay, that's what CBP said.
Band-Aid gang,
While
pat
talking to
yourself on the
reporters,
back. We ran
the
up some
CBP
numbers to
chief,
this.
Greg
We
Bovino,
ran it up,
also
gang. Thank
claimed
y'all.
that
I want to
Pretti
thank
wanted
all my
to,
mods.
quote,
We running it up.
massacre law enforcement.
They coming in,
But
they
the
coming
videos
out.
that have surfaced appear
But
to
they listening. We
contradict
gonna get it
this
right
account.
back in the
fact,
algorithms
we've been
again.
unable,
We
in
coming back.
all the videos we've seen, to identify a gun in Pretti's hands at any point.
And we
during
going
this
live
interaction.
tonight.
But that's just us. We're going to let you see for yourself. This next video is going to give us some more context. I'm going to play it out fully first. And what I want you
Y'all
to do
hit
is
that
pay
like button,
attention
double
to
tap
the
that
man
like
in the
button.
khaki
What up?
pants,
What
the
up,
brown
Mouse?
jacket, and the black baseball cap.
I see you, man.
Tall guy. That's Alex Pretti. Again, I'm going to play this for you in full, and then Darren and I are going to break it down. This starts off slowly. It's going to be about 30 seconds of not knowing what's going on. 36 seconds in, you are going to see Pretti's first physical interaction with a federal agent. About 1 minute in, you'll hear the first gunshot. Another warning, this is graphic.
There he go again. There he go. There go Alex. There go Alex, Robert Allbanks. It's not illegal to have a gun in America. Or did they just change the law that quick? I see you, Rob Allbanks. That's what I'm saying, Rob Allbanks. Man, these people trying to do anything to distract us from them Epstein files. Yeah, they try to distract us from the Epstein file. Oh, I think we just go out here and go to Harp and have Harp play with the weather. Maybe that'll fool them. Then we gonna go ahead over here. I'll stop playing. We ain't no telling what this man saw. And they trying to unalive him. He could have a case and know something on the Epstein file. Because this is awfully strange on how they unalive this man. Double tap my screen.
Go.
That's the reason I run YouTube, because I know it's always something behind something. Go watch my live from last night and figure out my live was lit last night. We had some gems up in there.
What's wrong with you?
Push that lady like that for nothing. Sprayed that man. Spraying that man like that. He's still trying to help that woman. Look at him still trying to help that woman. Look at him still trying to help that woman.
People.
He's still blowing his
What's
whistle.
wrong with you?
Still blowing his whistle.
Honestly.
Look, gang. Here go the man right here. There go the executioner. And then here go the executioner right here. Then this man right over here, he gonna take off running. That's the one that got the gun, gang. That's the one that got the gun, gang. Look, he finna take off running. Woo, he got the gun, took off running. All them shots.
Okay, now let's break this down bit by bit. Let's go to the video here, and we'll start with a bystander recording of the video, right?
See, the news don't even show you the real video like I'm about to show y'all after this. The news, these people still ain't got the real video like I got. I'm about to put my video out so the news can get it. YouTube, I'm about to put this video out in slow motion. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see my version after this. Put a one in this chat if you want to see Band-Aid Gang's video. Because my video got the real slow motion. My video break it down. Okay. Y'all want to see my video? Stop playing with me. I'm going to show you my Band-Aid. I'm going to show y'all our video then. I'm going to show y'all why we run YouTube. Hold on. I'm finna show you my video then. We gonna go right back because we still want to hear. Let's show you our video then. Right there. We gonna show you our video then. We got the best video. We got the best video. This my video. We ain't got it fast. We got it real slow for y'all can see. We chopped and screwed ours. Look at him, ain't doing. We chopped and screwed ours. Our video chopped and screwed. Look. Look at my video. Look. Woo. My video chopped and screwed. We got the best video on YouTube. They keep showing y'all that shit in fast motion. No, man. We run YouTube. Now watch this. Look my video. This my video. This my video. Look at him get sprayed. This my video. Look at him. He got sprayed. Look how they sprayed him. Look. Look, they spraying him again. Put a one in the chat because y'all ain't seen the best video until you see mine. Stop playing with me. I got the best video on YouTube in slow motion. And I'm finna upload it later on. I made the video. Cause see, them people was out there playing. I told you, Rob. These people be out here playing. I run YouTube. Cause you know why? I do videos. I edit videos. I create music videos. I make music videos. So you can't just put that past me. You can't put this shit past me. Cause I take the video and slow it down. I take the video and slow it down. Now look, I slowed it down, but you notice on TV, on the TV, they keep giving it to y'all fast, so y'all can't see the truth. Let's see the truth. Look at him walking over there slow. We got the truth over here. Look him push her. Watch him push her. He pushes her. Look at Alex coming to save her. Look at him right there coming to save her. They spray him with some mace. Look at him turning around. He turning his head. They spraying him with mace. I got the best video. I got the best video. Look at him spray him again. Look, they sprayed him again. I got the best video on YouTube. I got the best video on YouTube, and there's more. Look. Pushes her. I got the best video. Look how he come try to save her. Look. They spray him. Look at him get sprayed. I got the best video on YouTube. I got the best video on YouTube. Them people ain't even showed y'all the video like this, even on the news. I got the best video on YouTube. Damon them know that. Mouse even said it in the chat. Mouse said, yup, he got the best video. I can't lie. Exactly. I do, Dome. Long as you don't cuss, I ain't gonna get you up out of here. Say what you want to say, but you didn't watch the news and you ain't seen a video that's showing you everything step by step. Them people that we were just watching said they had a video step by step. I got the best video on YouTube. Don't you just mad that I'm repeating it, Dame? Don't. Just don't cuss in my chat, don't make sure you subscribe so I can argue you and walk you all the way down to victory. I'ma save your soul, man. I'ma show you. I'ma show you.
Where the shooting happened, so
I got the best video on YouTube. And I got more. Look, push that lady for nothing. Everybody pay attention to Alex right here. Not once does he get sprayed, Dome, but he gets sprayed twice. Dome, he got sprayed twice. He got sprayed twice. Come on, Dome, hit the like button then, because you know it. Let's go. Look at Alex. Look at he sprayed him. Pushing him. Now ask yourself, did he come for the officer after he was sprayed? Did he, Angel? He didn't come for that officer after he was sprayed. Tell them to send me down there so I can get them this golden video. The one that they ain't got on YouTube.
Tell them that.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Rob. Don't nobody mess with Rob in the chat. Rob out there, Rob spitting facts. Rob know what's going on. There you go, right there. There go Alex right there, being affected from the first piece of mace that was sprayed on it. They sprayed him with mace, and he got a reaction. And guess what? He's still holding on to that woman. He's still aiding and assisting that woman. Hit my like button. Stop playing with the Band-Aid game, because we run YouTube. Watch this. He's still trying to help. Look at it, maced again. Y'all like how I put that arrow right there? Like how I put that arrow right there to show you he got sprayed with mace? I put that arrow right there. Stop playing with my game. Look at her, still affected by the mace. She's still affected and stunned. He's still trying to help that woman. Look, he's still holding on to that woman. Hit my like button. I got the best video on YouTube. I got the best video on YouTube. Tell them news reporters to stop lying to y'all, and tell them the Band-Aid gang got the real video, that they need to come over here. Tell Don Lemon he need to come over here and get the real video. Tell CNN they need to come over here and get the real video. Tell Fox News they need to come over here and get the video. Because we got it. He's still holding on to that woman. Let's go, gang. Look, he's still holding it. He's still trying to get to her. He's still trying to save that woman like we watching a romance movie. He trying to save that woman like she was his girlfriend. Like we watching a romantic movie and they was attacked. Thank you, Rob. Rob say this is the best video I seen. We got the best video. Everything on my channel is the best, Rob. Let's go, gang. Watch this.
And then that's when the shots are fired. And
I got the best video. Now there go the lady trying to get up. They still over here. There go the angel of death. Look at the angel of death. I got the best video. Look at the angel of death. We gonna get him. Look, he go for his gun. He went for it. I got the best video on YouTube. He went for his gun. I even put the gun, I put the arrow right there, and I put the circle so you can see him go for his gun. Now we gonna get to see the man run off in slow motion since they found that. Watch. Watch the angel of death. Watch how I put that arrow when he grabbed that gun. Look, watch. Go and watch. Look. There you go, grabbing the gun. Bow. Bow.
And so,
Watch this. We got it again.
I'm just showing you the video.
I'm just showing you the video. Pretty.
Weeks ago,
What?
on January 7th,
That man right here is the one that takes his gun. Now we know on the breaking news. This man the one.
as the day
Now watch him run
progressed,
off. Watch this guy run off. There the man running off. Boom.
and
So we see the guy running off right here. And they shoot him multiple times after that. They shoot him multiple times after that. Let's go, gang.
sister,
We got the best video on YouTube.
agents take him to the ground.
They taking him to the ground.
He's fighting as they try and take him to the ground. And then that's when the shots are fired. And
Look,
more videos.
there go the man got his gun.
We learned this just weeks ago on January.
We got the best video on YouTube. Look, here you go.
As the day progressed,
And they take off running. Boom.
videos
If that man that just took off running, and we know he got the gun because he has the gun in his hand, his back is already turned. Tell me why is this man continue to shoot and assassinate this man? This is Oscar work. Thank you, Camille. Thank you. We got the best video on YouTube. They know it. Why you think these people over here running my likes up? Because we got the best video on YouTube. That man took off running. We showed you earlier that he had a gun in his hand. It's on my thumbnail. Go back and look. So he had took off, and this man continues to unalive Alex.
We've heard from President Trump. We do know that
Now
the
listen
governor,
what
Governor
Trump
Walz,
said,
did
gang.
speak with him today, or called the White House anyway.
Look
and
what
we
Donald
do have
Trump
President
said.
Trump's statement right now, and this is what he said.
Listen what
this
Trump
is
said.
The gunman's gun, loaded with 2 additional full
They
mags.
said this is what the gunman's gun. But now y'all on YouTube saying that he had 2 guns. He only had 1 gun. He had 1 gun, and we seen a man turn around running off with his gun, and we heard more than 2 shots fired after they ran off with Alex Pretty's weapon. And then here's your American president comes on and says something like this.
Magazines and ready to go. What's that all about?
Listen what the Trump...
and this is what he said. This is the gunman's gun, loaded with 2 additional full magazines.
Didn't say this is the gunman's guns. Didn't say gunman's guns. Why they out there trying to change the narrative? Let's continue.
And ready to go. What's that all about?
Because he got the
Where
right
are
to
the
carry a
local
gun.
police? Why weren't they allowed to protect ICE officers? The mayor and the governor.
Why wasn't the officers allowed there to protect? This why I say Donald Trump got dementia, gang. Then he gonna change the subject and start talking about why somebody took this money and all this type of shit. Look at the dimension that your president got. That look, he liable to fall on the nuclear button and kill us all. You dealing with a man that is a psycho, allegedly. That's your president. He quickly changes the subject and start talking about, listen what he say.
Called them off, ? It is stated that many of these police were not allowed to do their job, that ICE had to protect themselves. Not an easy thing to do.
Now
Why
look.
does Ilhan Omar have $34 million in her account?
Now what is he worried? He done went from talking about ICE to talking about why a woman got $34 million in her goddamn account. They say as man unfolds, his truth will unfold. As man unfolds, his truth will unfold. You wonder why they pick on me on YouTube? Why they always pick on the good guy? Think about it. When you go pick a rose, do you go get the bad rose or the good rose? That's why they picking on me on YouTube. Why they picking on me on YouTube? Same reason you don't go to go pick no little rose. You go pick the good rose. You pick the good rose. That's why they picking on me on YouTube. Now the man that showed y'all that he got dimension. As man unfolds, his truth will unfold. Which means what, Band-Aid gang? If you let a person talk long enough, they'll show you who they God is. You got some guys that talk about women all the time. That's their God. You got some men that talk about cars all the time. That's their God. As a man unfolds, his truth will unfold. So Donald Trump is unfolding right here, and he's talking about money and all of this shit. Why the troops? Anything that works for him. Let's go.
Their job that ICE had to protect themselves, not an easy thing to do. Why does Ilhan Omar have $34 million in her account? And where are
we ain't talking now. He ain't talking no more about what happened to that man. They ain't talking about what just happened to Alex. He talking about people money now. Man, what you gonna do with all that goddamn money you about to turn over and croak in a couple of years? You 80 years old, man, with a receding goddamn toupee. I ain't never seen a man that got a receding toupee. That goddamn toupee tired of being on his head. You want to get on the internet and go type something on Twitter. Your old ass too old to be trying to tweet on Twitter. Get your ass up off X. Get your here. We don't want you here. They done already kicked you in your ass and told them people that they didn't want you on there. They kicked you off Twitter last time you was in the office. What president you know they done kicked him off Twitter? They kicked him up off Twitter, gang. The man stole top secret American documents, gang. Y'all get in here.
Tens of billions of dollars that have been stolen from the once great state of Minnesota. We are there because of massive monetary fraud with billions of dollars missing and illegal criminals that were allowed to infiltrate the state through the Democrats' open border policy. We want the money back, and we want it back now.
The country didn't even know no money was stolen, Donald Trump. What type of secrets is you keeping from us? Don't it make sense? The man on here switched the subject 3 motherfucking times. Now he talking about some men over there that stole some goddamn money, and it's like they robbed the bank. But we ain't got no pictures of the man they looking for. Hell, you didn't have to send that many ICE agents down. All you had to do was put the niggas' pictures on it, and they probably would have ran out the goddamn state any goddamn way. They probably would have ran if you put their ass on TV, and 2 people wouldn't have lost their life already, and you wouldn't have people all walking in the middle of the street in the middle of a goddamn snow blizzard. Hit my like button. Then why we ain't got the pictures of the men? Show us the pictures of the men y'all looking for. Listen how he talking like they looking for somebody.
Who stole the money are going to jail.
He talking about like they looking for somebody.
We are there because of massive monetary fraud with billions of dollars missing and illegal criminals that were allowed to infiltrate the state.
Billions of dollars missing? Billions of dollars missing, Band-Aid gang? Smash my like button. We run YouTube.
Through the Democrats' open border policy. We want the money back, and we want it back now. Those fraudsters who stole the money are going to jail where they belong. This is no different than a really big bank robbery. Much of what you are witnessing is a
big bank robbery? Stop playing with us.
Cover up for this theft and fraud. The mayor and the governor are inciting insurrection with their pompous, dangerous, and arrogant rhetoric. Instead of the sanctimonious political fools, they should be looking for the billions of dollars that has been stolen from the people of Minnesota, the United States of America. Let our ICE patrol do.
Looking for billions of dollars. That shit gone. They looking for billions of dollars. Get out of here with that lie.
Job. 12,000 illegal alien criminals, many of them violent, have been arrested and taken out of Minnesota. If they were still there, you would see something far worse than you are witnessing today. Again, that is the statement from President Donald Trump, maybe 2 hours ago now at this point. And again, should point out that the numbers that he's using there, I mean, the fraud is obvious. We have reported on
we
that
update
at length
the people
for the last
on
several years
YouTube
here, the fraud that is happening in the state. But talking about the 12,000 illegal aliens and violent criminals that have been taken out of the
now
state,
they don't know nothing.
Our local law enforcement and our local governments are disputing that, saying they don't know where.
The local government is disputing what the president had just said about them people. So he just got on there and just X'd the goddamn lie. He X'd out a lie. He X'd out a lie. I know that's real, Nurse 59. Nurse 59 said, I'm looking for it too. Me too. Cut us in or cut it out. Cut the Band-Aid gang in or cut it out. Cut the Band-Aid gang in or cut it out. Now we finna go back to the shenanigans. I said, damn, we got the best video on YouTube. Where we at, Angel? Where we at? We gonna do these people all type of way. We keeping our people updated with what's going on. So this is all breaking news. So now we see the man that had the weapon, Band-Aid gang. It was what we was watching earlier. Yeah. So right here we going back to the basics. We gonna cover this real quick. See what these people that give you the fast video so you can't see say. Let's go. Double tap that screen. We were her. All them shots after a man ran.
Okay, now let's break this down.
Let's break it down. Cut us in and cut it out
here, and we'll start with a bystander recording of the video. Right. So we've got two other protesters here interacting with a federal agent. Here you've got Alex Pretti. He emerges into frame in a brown jacket, black cap, tan pants. In one hand, he is recording. In his right hand, he's recording with his phone. His left hand, you can see, is empty, and what you can see is he's waving traffic through. You can still see the other two protesters who are interacting with the agent. Pretty's still in the street, okay? He's waving a car through. Watch this. He's inviting cars to pass by.
Inviting cars to pass.
DHS said
helping ICE out.
Approached agents with a gun. This video seems to show otherwise.
Ali, this is clearly alternative facts. We have an individual that's looking to assist.
If he approached the agent with a gun, they would have gunned him down. If he approached the agent with a gun, they would have had every right to unalive that man. But unfortunately, that's not the circumstances here. Let's go.
To moving traffic through. Although he's not a traffic control agent, but he's looking to somewhat instill a level of order as it relates to what's happening at the scene here.
Order as opposed to disorder. The way they painted this is that this guy went up to cops with a loaded gun. We've now seen 3 videos and we haven't seen that.
Right. Let's be clear. There's no aggressive actions on the part of
no aggressive action.
He's holding a cell phone. He's trying to capture the interaction between the ICE agents, but he in no way, shape, or form is approaching the ICE agents, nor is he introducing a threat to law enforcement.
You could even argue that he's disrupting traffic, but he's not. He's doing the opposite of disrupting traffic. He's actually encouraging traffic to go through.
Not at all.
Y'all hit that like button, gang.
Excuse me, he is encouraging traffic to come through, but he's not looking to disrupt traffic, as you stated. But more so important is he's not providing any threat to law enforcement, as we see in this video.
He's distant from them. He's across the street. Okay, as the video continues, Pretti is now going to be walking toward the other two protesters and the federal agent with whom they're interacting.
Now, if he came in ICE with a gun, wouldn't he walking over there with his phone to make sure that he got himself covered, that he got his I's dotted and his T's crossed. Let's go, gang.
Across the street. The camera that's recording, you can see it jostles around a little bit, but then we see Pretti. That's him right there. Okay, you see him appearing to help one of the protesters. Then he's hit with what appears to be an irritant. We've seen a lot of.
They don't want to show y'all the video in slow motion, y'all.
In and around Minneapolis. So
I'm gonna put it out though. They don't want to show you the video in slow motion.
So here, let's be clear on what we've got. They've got federal agents all
like
around.
Band-Aid gang did.
Protester here. This is the person who,
like we did.
Pretti appears to have been
we
trying
run
to help.
YouTube.
This is Pretti right here. He's got his back to the agents.
Y'all go back, replay gang, and watch my video.
What we see now is a woman that was pushed to the ground by ICE. She's on the ground, so it appears as
go watch my video from the beginning. Watch this video from the beginning
if you just bringing her up to a position where she can be okay. he's not, once again, providing a threat to law enforcement, because when we look at law enforcement, these agents, they're to Pretti's back.
Thank you, Rob. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
The floor. Once again, there's no threat to law
enforcement. Get you a membership, gang. We got exclusive lives that don't nobody need to see, because we break rules, gang.
One big giveaway when it's not a clean shoot is that the person's got their back to you. It's very hard to attack someone backwards.
We run you
too.
That
is true, but the perception in no way, shape, or form presents itself to the officer as a perceived threat.
All right, so let's take a look at this. This next movement, the next moment that I'm going to show you is very quick, so we've slowed it down. Just as Pretti turns his back to the agents,
not like ours, though.
His right hand, very hard to see, his right hand appears to move toward his right outside jacket. Now, the right hand is the hand in which he was holding the phone, and it appears, it appears that he's putting his phone into his pocket. Remember, the DHS said officially that he approached agents with a gun.
There you go.
What we now see, and again, it is hard to see. We've looked at this video many times, but you can see it. Both of his hands are empty.
Both his hands are empty.
The most significant point
y'all ain't got no
he's
case.
Not introducing a level of
ICE ain't got no case.
We don't have
ICE ain't got
here,
no
but at
case.
the same token, he's
ain't got no
an individual that's fell to the ground as possibly injured, which is something that a common citizen I can see doing in a situation like that.
All right, let's continue to roll this with one of the protesters, the one with the red backpack you can see over here. All right, falls against the white car, and as Darren said, it looks like Pretti was trying to help that protester, but then the agents
like I said, he was trying to help her. We talked about that earlier. He was trying to help her. Let's go, gang.
The group of agents swarm around Pretti, and Pretti is now fully on the ground. Now, in the next clip, they grapple for about 10 more seconds, and I want you to listen carefully, because about 12 seconds in, while Pretti is on the ground, at least one agent, and you can hear this because this is now video taken on the outside.
Oh, YouTube, open up them gates for me, YouTube.
This happens more than 15
Let me in,
seconds,
YouTube.
by the way, after Pretti is initially
Let us back in, YouTube.
What is wrong with you? Honestly.
He's still blowing the whistle. There you go, the executioner. Pow. Now look.
All right. Less than 1 second after yelling gun, shots are fired. We count 10 gunshots in total.
They counted 10. We got 10 gunshots. So now, Band-Aid Gang, we know. So as we continue to update the gang, to update YouTube on what's going on in the streets, now we hear is 10 shots. So Band-Aid Gang, write that down. We got 10 shots that was fired, and a man running out with a weapon before the 10 shots was fired. Let's continue.
Final moments. I want to warn you again. This is disturbing.
Why they shoot him like that?
All right, Darren, this is important. They're jostling, they're on the ground. This has been more than 10 seconds or 15 seconds on the ground where no one has yet suggested that they've encountered a gun. It is practice, right, with police, that the minute there's a gun that is not in an officer's hand, someone yells gun, and certain things should be done at that point, including backing away, allowing the police to be safe.
Right, and this goes into tactical positioning, letting your fellow officers know that a firearm is on the scene. This is in accordance with best practices in policing. However, when we see what happens after that, it becomes somewhat disturbing. What we haven't captured in this video yet is the firearm is actually removed from the decedent, and as after the fire
weapon is removed from him. Firearm is removed from him, like we showed you guys earlier, and you heard 10 shots. Then we heard he had 2 firearms. I said, damn.
Is removed, that's when the individual is shot.
This is really important. These agents were now several feet away before this happens, before the shooting. They're several feet away from a motionless man at whom they've just fired several shots. They still had their guns all drawn and pointed on Pretti lying on the street. But I want to get back to this crucial and specific moment that Darren just talked about. It appears from the video that one of the federal agents took Pretti's handgun moments before they shot him multiple times.
Took his handgun.
The Washington Post enhanced, slowed down, and zoomed in on this moment in the video. Let's watch this together.
Let's go.
Pretti is on the ground. His firearm is removed by a federal agent who's over here. He's the one in the gray. Look at that. The firearm.
We run YouTube. We run YouTube. We run YouTube. Oh, you know we gonna slow this up, Band-Aid gang. We gonna help them. We gonna help them. We got him. We got him, gang. Double tap my screen, man. Let me know you love my channel. We beat you. We beat you. We beat you. We beat you. We beat you, gang. Look, we got it. We beat you.
Let's watch this together. Pretti is on the ground. His firearm is removed by a federal agent who is...
Boom! We beat you, gang. Get your nieces and nephews, aunties, second cousins. Tell them that we beat them. Tell them that it's over here. We got the best video on YouTube. This why these people be coming to my channel. This why them people be coming to my channel trying to sabotage it. This why them people be trying to sabotage my channel. This why them people be trying to get my attention. But I don't give them no attention because they want to stop me from working. I got work to do. I work for YouTube. I got a job at YouTube. This what they want our attention for, Band-Aid. They want us to not pay attention to what's going on. Because we work for YouTube. They don't want us to work for YouTube and get the job done. But we got work to do on our channel. We don't deal with trolls. We deal with goddammit content. We got work to do. Now we got the best video on YouTube. That's clear. We showed you that. Now we got to. Now you know I'm going back to the hideout. I'm going back to the honeycomb hideout, and I'm about to go get the rest of this shit. Shouts out to the gang, Peanut Butter Face, the Gray Spills, the Tea, the whole gang, the people in my chat. Let's go.
Let's watch this together. Pretti is on the ground. His firearm is removed by a federal agent who is over here. He's the one in the gray. Look.
So we gonna go slow that up. The firearm was removed. So we gonna take that and slow that up. And have the next best video on YouTube.
The firearm is
right
removed.
There.
Now it's
the
entirely possible because the agent who yelled gun appeared to be standing over here. Firearm is removed
see him move? Look.
by a federal agent who is. Let's watch this together.
Oh, we
Pretti
won.
is
We beat
on the
you.
ground. His firearm
right?
is removed.
There,
by
they take
a
it.
federal agent who is over here. He's the one in the gray.
They
Look
took
at that.
it.
The firearm is removed. Now it's entirely possible
right
because
there,
the
look.
agent who yelled
Boom,
gun appeared to be standing over here.
They took it.
This agent removed.
They took his firearm. Shouts out to the Diamond Gang. Shouts out. Diamond sent me this, y'all. Diamond sent me this video. We the best on YouTube.
This firearm, this is the agent, and then
it's
another
over.
officer sees the firearm in the hand of the agent, shouts gun, and then gunshots are fired.
Look, they take.
That's correct. It appears as if the individual has a holster, and that's why law enforcement
You
was able
welcome.
to zero in.
Peter, you welcome. Peter, you welcome. Thank you for your services, officers. Stop mob violence. Ain't no mob. No, you need to be thanking me for my services. Come over here and thank me for my services, Peter. Thank me for my services. Because we the best on YouTube. Let's go. Thank me for my services. What about me? What about Band-Aid Gang? What about We Beat You channel? We just saw them people pull that weapon from out of that man's waistline and then shot him 10 times. After they removed the weapon from his waistline, which we showed you the man running, it's on the thumbnail. What else do the Band-Aid gang got to show you? They don't got no case. They don't got no case.
That there was a firearm, which is fine. I thought
the police say that he's permitted, and if you're permitted in Minneapolis,
Look,
you can carry.
They take his weapon right here.
But
Boom.
at the same token, I
His
understand
weapon
police removing the firearm. That goes in accordance with best practices in policing. But now we have an unarmed person. Just at that frame right there, we now have an unarmed civilian.
After they unarm him, they shoot him. Look. After they unarm him,
so
look.
when we look to the 1989 Supreme Court decision titled Graham versus Connor, this is what introduces how and when police officers can use force against a citizen.
We beat you, gang.
There's no imminent threat here, and that's what Graham versus Connor focuses on. The imminent threat has been removed because
we have seen it all. We have done it today, gang. And let them people try to come back and get on YouTube again after I go go ahead and goddamn it edit this video and we go over it again with my slow motion video. We beat you. Ain't no case. Ain't no case. Because we helped them win this case. We helped them people in Minneapolis, Minnesota win this case. My voice and my gang helped them win this case. This is what you call evergreen content. We beat you. We brought it to you. We did commentary on it to help them win this case. We helped them win this case. Give us our plat. YouTube, I want my plat. I work for YouTube. We won this case.
Has been taken by law enforcement. After the firearm is removed by law enforcement, that's when we have a barrage of upwards of 10 shots that strike the individual or the deceased,
10 shots,
leading to him expiring. This is questionable, and this is something that they're really going to have to explain in a court of law.
So
they can't explain.
For the rest of us who are not trained in policing, there's adrenaline coursing through your veins. There was some kind of a fight on the ground. We're not sure what was going on, and we see this gun removed. For regular people who are not trained in this, you can imagine the adrenaline still coursing through, and you might carry through on what it is you were going to do when you saw a gun. In other words, shoot the guy. But these are supposed to be trained officers. There's a lot of question about how trained they are, and they don't seem to be all that well trained, but that's the policing magic here, right? You see a gun, the gun is now removed by a fellow officer, so you don't shoot the guy.
Ali, you hit it right on the head. The training is of optimum importance. And I believe that after that firearm was removed, that adrenaline rush was still moving forward. But you have to understand, over 90% of people that are arrested in possession of firearms are not shot. Because you're trained that once the threat dissolves, then there's no need for you to introduce deadly physical force. Here we have the absolute opposite. The aspect of the propensity.
Y'all heard what he said. Let's go. We run YouTube.
An immediate threat to the officers has been removed because we see in this video the firearm is now in possession of law enforcement. So it begs the question as to why did they shoot this individual when he was unarmed? We see it on video.
Yeah.
Band-Aid gang. Band-Aid gang. We will continue to update everybody. We don't want to hear what these people got to talk about right now. We want the picture. We want the video. My people come over here to watch the video, to come over here and get the facts. We bring you the facts. We bring you the facts because we run YouTube. Double tap my screen. And now we're going to update that video, gang, and get a close-up like we supposed to. Put it in slow motion like we supposed to so the gang can come over here and watch. Them trolls got scared now. They ran off.
Congresswoman, thanks for being here.
We ran them off.
I'm going to show the video again to our viewers who are just tuning in. We started a new hour 10 minutes ago.
Let's go. We run run YouTube. So what I need y'all to do is to double tap my screen. Make sure that if you ain't subscribed, you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell.
And I think right now, in this moment, there has been this permission structure where we have all universally accepted that the Republican Party will simply just have no morals or fall in line with the presidents of the United States.
This ain't got to do with no parties. This ain't got to do with no parties. This ain't got to do with no Republican and Democrat party. This got to do with America. This got to do with some crimes that a woman was unalived a couple weeks ago in her vehicle. This got to do with a man that was aiding and assisting a woman, got shot 10 times, and it's all on video. That's what this is about. That's what Band-Aid Gang is about. Double tap my screen. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to Nurse 59. Thank you for the super chat. You are appreciated. We love you. Thank you all my new subscribers. Mob, Rob All Banks, everybody that came in, even Peter, even the haters, Karma. Thank you for the compliment. My mods up in here, September Virgo. Damon Howard up here, my mods. Man, we thank y'all, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a membership to the channel, man. Make sure y'all get a membership to the channel and hit the subscribe button, man. Because we will be on tonight. We will be on tomorrow. I work for YouTube, so I'm not going to be late for work. Pay attention to my thumbnails. Pay attention to my live. We drop gems over here, man. We acknowledge the people, gang. I'm so passionate about this, gang. My passion is what people come over here and watch me for. And that's why these people be coming over here watching me and trying to sabotage my channel. Because we don't do nothing but spit facts over here, man. If you ain't about facts, get back. Because we don't want you here. This Band-Aid Gang, double tap that screen, man. Peace and love to everybody. And remember, man, I know it get hard out here. And we going through the same thing, and it's called life. This is Band-Aid Gang. We beat you. See, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn, with the real angel in the building.
Yeah. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and become a membership.
Shouts out to the Diamond Gang family. Shouts out to the other Diamond Gang, YG the Great. Shouts out to Peanut Butter Face, the whole gang, Boogeyman, Liz Jackson. Everybody, thank y'all for keeping it coming. It's your boy C-Dub. We beat you, and we out.